Hi guys, what's up? It's NDZ Creations here, and today I'm going to be doing a video about the Ouija boards, spirits, ghosts, and demons. So I've had to do a re-recording because the first one you could only see side of my face, and I didn't want to upload that to YouTube, so I thought I'd just do it again. But it's just because I just don't want you to see my own. But do you know what? I don't really care. So what if you can see it, as long as you can just concentrate on me. So I'm going to be doing a Q&A on this video, and I've written down the questions down, and I've written down my thoughts. So basically, I've just written down the questions and the thoughts about it. So this is all my thoughts. It's no fake info off the internet, and you won't be able to see anyway. But yeah, just as long as you lot know, these are my thoughts, and these aren't questions people have asked me. These are questions that I've had on my mind, and I thought I'll write it down so I don't forget. Right, first question is, do I think a Ouija board are real? Well, I think first of all, the Ouija board ghosts are real. I think the net videos on YouTube, excuse me if I'm reading off the screen because I've written it off there, as you know. I think the net videos on YouTube, the ones where people are getting possessed, are fake because they're either putting on an act or they're just faking it. It just doesn't seem real. Second question is, do I think a Ouija boards are dangerous to use? I don't think that a Ouija board is dangerous at all. I think that they're 100% safe as long as you know what you're doing. The third question is, do I think a Ouija board is safe for one person to use? Well, do you know what? I think a Ouija board is safe for one person to use because it is a simple thing that anyone could use. I think the comments that people say, oh, you should never have only one person to using a Ouija board. You should have two or more people using it, otherwise it's not safe. I think those sort of comments are stupid because the Ouija board is pretty much an idiotic board, so it is safe for one person to use for their own experience, as long as you know what you're doing, obviously. This next question is, how do I think people should be about using an Ouija board? I'll tell you what, I think people should be serious and professional about using an Ouija board in that instance. I think people shouldn't laugh whilst using it because they're trying to contact entity from the spirit world, and I think people should be serious about it because otherwise, if you laugh, you might annoy the spirit. I don't know, like, because I've seen this video once, right, and it was like two girls using a Ouija board, well, two people, and I just seen them, right, and they was like laughing whilst using it, and I've heard some people say, well, you shouldn't laugh anyway because it's bad, but do you know what? I'm not sure. I might agree on that and say, well, you shouldn't laugh anyway. But on my thoughts, I think you should be professional about it anyway. Would I recommend people to using a Ouija board? If so, why? I would recommend people using an Ouija board as long as they know what they're doing whilst using it. I'd recommend it because it's a good experience to find out if there really is spirits from this world that have gone to the spirit world. I think it's a good experience to gain knowledge on spirits and what type of spirits have died on this planet and what their name is. They might not even be from this planet, but you never know, etc. Anyway, what type of questions do I think people should ask when they're using a Ouija board? If people want to find out if spirits are real and the Ouija board does work, right, then I think they should only ask spirits simple and basic questions. Don't ask spirit too complicated questions, as people are only trying to find out the type of spirit this is like. Say if it's like a good spirit or a bad spirit. And don't ask a spirit questions about yourself. Like, the type of questions I mean are, don't ask if they can predict your future, as it could go bad because that could lead into death. And don't ask if they can read your mind or control you, because that could lead into possession or exorcism. Also, don't ask if a spirit can do something cool for you, because again, that could lead into possession or exorcism. Same question, really, but I just thought I'd note that out to you guys. Then you would have to go to a church to get saved by God, so He can lead you to the right direction in life. By that, I mean, I think that's the best way you should go to get saved. You just go to a church and get exercised, say, I need prayer, etc. I ain't going to get religious into it, but yeah, pretty much get saved by God. What do I think people should do if they come across a bad spirit when they're using an Ouija board? On that one, I think if people come across a bad spirit by asking, are you a good spirit? And the spirit says no. Say if someone asks the spirit, are you from the sun or the moon? Oh, excuse me. And the spirit moves the planchette to moon. I think then the person should say goodbye to the spirit. But this is just for beginners using an Ouija board, unless you are an experienced Ouija board user and you know what you are doing by asking specific questions. Because, say, for example, a beginner uses an Ouija board and accidentally communicates with a bad spirit without realizing. Right, that could lead to possession, exorcism, mind control, all types of paranormal activity, and in worst cases, even a death could happen. So, for you beginners out there, I'd say just ask basic questions, and if you ever come to bad spirits, just say goodbye. So, do I think a demon can possess a human being and mind control them? I think maybe a demon could possess a human being, but on a probability scale, I think it would be less likely to happen in all of the chances and possibility of happening. I don't know if demons actually have the power to do that, because I've never experienced that, and I don't know if it's real based on research. What do I think the reason spirits, ghosts, or demons are on this planet after they died? Like, they're still on here. Like, the reason why they're still on here. I think the reason spirits, ghosts, or demons are on this planet after they died is because they have some unfinished business to do on Earth. By that I mean they have been the victim of their death, so they're trying to find out who their killer is and where they are, so they can get revenge and kill them maybe, or possess them, or cause some paranormal activity in the rest. I don't know. Or maybe they just want to be on Earth because they want to find out where the family is and just be with them for a bit of time. Or maybe they just want to do the things they never got to do when they were alive. That sort of thing. Next question is, what do I think spirit or ghost is? I think spirit or ghost is an undead and unseen thing that comes onto Earth sometimes. That basic. What do I think a demon is? I think a demon is just an unseen spirit that is the same as a ghost or spirit, but just causes bad things because when they have died and become a spirit, they can't see the right path to happiness or good. So they don't actually know what they're doing. So when they're doing bad things, they just become destructive and they just do bad things to Earth and cause things to happen. Do I think a spirit or demon can mind read? I think there's a possibility that a spirit could mind read, but I don't think it has actually happened before based on research again. See, like, I don't know if a spirit or demon has the power to mind read, as from research and my knowledge of it. What do I think the reason a spirit demon being on this earth is why they're still there? Sorry, what do I think a spirit or demon wants on this earth for the reason them still being on this planet? I read the question wrong the first time, so ignore that. I think that the reason being a demon is still on this earth is because maybe the spirit wants revenge after being a victim of their death. They want to do the things that they never got to do when they were alive as a human being, or maybe they just want to find out where their family is, tell them that it's them, and just be with them for a bit of time, as I've said a couple of questions ago. Scroll down the page. What do I think on spirits not going to heaven or hell and just staying on this planet, or spirits going to heaven or hell then coming back to Earth? What I think about the spirits not going to heaven or hell and just staying on this planet is that they have decided that they want to stay on this earth, or maybe they've told the prayer to their worshipper they want to stay on Earth, and so the worshipper's gone and let them done that. I don't know. Maybe I think maybe it's because they want to cause trouble, or they want to live on Earth more because they have not lived all their life when they were alive, and and they may have died at an early age. I think that spirits who go to heaven and hell and come back to Earth have been commanded to come to Earth by someone, maybe perhaps using an Ouija board or doing some sort of contact. I also think that the spirit may have been told by someone from heaven or hell to go back to Earth and do the task they've been told to do when they go to Earth. Next question is, what do I think on spirits coming back to Earth after being told by their worshipper from heaven or hell to do so? What I think about spirits coming back to Earth after being told to do so by their worshipper, I think that's real. I think that has actually happened. But in some cases, people who have died and experienced hell or heaven for a short period of time and come back to Earth is a bit weird, but I think that could happen as well. Not sure if it has ever happened, but I have seen a related search of a 10-year-old who went to heaven and back. Not back to Earth, obviously. Not worshipper. Not. Oh, sorry. Not sure if it's happened before, but again, it could have happened in the past. But I think some spirits have been told by the worshipper to go back to Earth and do this and do a task. I think that that could have happened. I think that sometimes they might have to do a task, and if they don't do that, they have to spend eternity on Earth. And I think that is probably where it comes to where spirits do bad things. You know, the bad spirits. I think that's probably where it comes to because they have failed the task that has been sent for them to do by their worshipper. My last question is, what do I think about paranormal activity caught on tape videos on YouTube? I think that the paranormal activities on YouTube, activity videos on YouTube are fake. The sort of videos I'm talking about are the poltergeists caught on tape. Obviously, them ones are done by people who do them in the studios and use string and then edit the video in Movie Maker or some sort of software. The other videos are the Ouija board causes paranormal activity, spirit possesses someone using an Ouija board, and then the Ouija board videos themselves. I think them videos themselves on YouTube are fake because when people are using the Ouija board, they obviously have their hands on the planchette to show they have control of it. And when they have their hands on the planchette, like a spirit might move with them, but a lot of the time, I think that the video is obviously fake because the people could simply be moving the planchette themselves. However, I have heard from people's comments from other videos that people should have their hands over the planchette so a spirit can't get into a human. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but the other reason I think that the videos on YouTube are fake because some people may put a magnet under the board. Say like if they've got it under their table and they just want to put a magnet to make the planchette move. Say they might have they might have a magnet under the planchette, sorry, and just do it that way, and it might be connected to like that way. It's annoying. But yeah, I think that's the other way that it could happen and move it that way. So guys, those were all my thoughts and questions on the Ouija boards, demons and spirits. I want you guys to put in the comments section want you guys to put like your questions down and your stories that you have, as I am going to do a video response about your lot commented questions. I'm gonna do that, so I want you guys to tell me what you thought about this video by commenting in the comment section. I want you guys to like, favourite and share this video to social networks like Facebook, Twitter, even Instagram if you like. No, you won't be able to get on Vine, but pretty much just those main ones. Or any other social network that you can. The ones that I know, pretty much. Which, the ones I know are the ones that pretty much everyone knows. So, I'm going to do more videos on this topic. I might even do some more Ouija board videos. But yeah, I'm going to do a video response onto this one. So stay tuned to this one. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, favourite and comment. Thanks. Goodbye.